Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. And I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, that 40-ish and under dollar range. Most of these are way less than that, and a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. And the ones I got for you here today, you will find in your local rack stores, and they are way, way, way less than $40. If you can tell by the thumbnail that these are about as cheap as you can get, but they still smell good. And I factored in performance, and the performance isn't terrible on any one of these, and some of them actually punch pretty hard. So in no particular order, as I like to do, let's just kickstart things off with Duville's Blue. Basically, this smells a lot like a Zaro Chrome, but like a softer, less sharp, slightly less metallic, more white florally version of that. It's crisp, it's citrusy, it's florally, refreshing, uplifting, with a little bit of a woody backbone in here. The cap here is just giving me a hard time. My other one, my original Duville, like this whole thing comes off, so beware of that. But yeah, as I said, a Zaro Chrome, white florally version, little less abrasive, little less in your face, smoother, softer, toned down, just as refreshing, just as easy, just as appropriate, more appropriate actually for the gym because it's softer. And the performance is about 4 hours, but getting up into these high temperatures, you can find this one for like $10 for a 3.4 ounce. And you want some, if you like a Zaro Chrome and you like that kind of DNA, you might want to check this one out because, I mean, for the price tag, it's hard to beat Duville Blue. Up next, if any of you are familiar with these ones, then you know that they're about as cheap as they come, and that's Beverly Hills Polo Club Blaze. I just got the little bottle here, but chances are I'm probably not even going to go through this whole little thing, but it still smells good. It smells great. Basically, some people compare this to Viktor and Rolf's Spice Bomb, the original, and it's, you know, they're not wrong. It does have a similar vibe to that, but to me this really smells, I don't even know what the notes are on this thing, but it smells a lot like that new car leather spray that you get. Like if you have, like, they come in like little decant looking bottles like this and you spray it in your car and it's like the new car or the fresh leather type smell. That's kind of what you're getting in this. So it's not a summertime fragrance. It's good for the cooler weather. It's a warming, kind of inviting, very masculine, but it's smooth. It's a real smooth version of that new car leather kind of a smell. So if you like that and if that interests you at all, go ahead and check this one out. I dig it. Up next, one that you see all the time in, like, if you have a Bell's outlet like where you're at or anything like that. These pop up in the rack stores too, is American Trail. Realtree American Trail. This one, again, Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb, but this is kind of like Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb Extreme. It really actually does smell similar to it. It's like a real cheaper version of it. You can't really pick out many notes in this thing per se, like, because it's very synthetic, but it's blended in a way that it's not abrasive or harsh to your nose whatsoever. You do get a little bit of, up top, you can kind of detect a little bit of that sweet, crisp citrus, but this isn't fresh or refreshing at all. This is definitely more on the spicy, creamy, smooth, woody, vanilla, amber kind of a fragrance. But it's not ultra sweet, but it does have a good dose of sweetness in it. It's a smooth, it's not creamy so much, and it's not so powdery, but it is vanilla. It definitely has a vanilla, ambery, woody, spicy, smooth kind of a feel. And that is, and the performance on this is probably, oh, I didn't even say on this one, 5 hours. 5 hours. So, and again, another cool weather fragrance. And up next, this one you can find for like $8.99 in the rack stores, and that's Ocean Pacific's Black. And when I first smelled this thing, I had no idea what it smelled like, and then I found out, like, for whatever reason, it smells like 15 different things. But I love this scent DNA because it's kind of like that La Nuit de l'Homme, where it does have that crisp bergamot and the citrus up top, but this is very, very peppery. It's like a very peppery version of La Nuit de l'Homme or like Guess Seductive Blue. It has that kind of a powdery, citrusy, woody, black currant. Man, like, that might have been loud. That was right next to the microphone. Yeah, definitely get the black currant in there, which gives it a real mature kind of a feel. It's got a touch of sweetness, and a touch of freshness, and a lot of pepper. There's like tomato leaf in this thing. There's some earthy dustiness too. Basically, if you know La Nuit de l'Homme, then make it earthier and dustier and a lot more peppery. And that's basically what this is. And the performance on this one is actually quite good. It's like a 7 or 8 hour fragrance. It does not smell like a $9 fragrance. There's no doubt about that. And yeah, it's pretty universal. I wouldn't say the high heat or anything like that. But if it's not crazy hot, or if you're in a climate controlled environment, this thing is probably pretty universal. You know, it's pretty, I cannot think of the word, but versatile is what I'm looking for. It's quite a versatile fragrance. It's easy, it's casual, but it does have a touch of class. I like spicy kind of fragrances for like that classy thing, because it almost like grabs a little bit of extra attention to me. But yeah, Ocean Pacific Black, man. Eau de Parfum concentration too, and it performs like one. So that's just real quick 4 fragrances that if you see you're out and about, you're itching to buy a fragrance, and you're like on a super budget, any one of these will probably not disappoint. They're not mind-blowing or anything. I'd say my favorite out of all these are these 2. This one's just super refreshing, and this one it's got a lot of character. So that's my final thoughts on some of my cheapest fragrances I have that actually still smell good and perform well. So with that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always, and until next time.